Good morning, party people.
Welcome to the Breakdown with Nath and Johnny. 6 years! 6 years, my dude! LOATHE has finally announced a brand new album, and they've dropped the second track off of it, Revenant. Very excited for this.
Featuring Nowhere to Run. I'm unfamiliar with Nowhere to Run.
No idea. All I saw was LOATHE's dropped a new song. I'm very excited to check this out.
As Johnny said, there's an album coming, A Stranger to You, out July 17th, which is exciting. This is a band that has like a real cult following. Do you think part of that, not to take away from the music, they're fucking sick. Do you think part of that is the fact that they're just like not particularly prolific with their music?
Yeah, I think that's got merit to it because Glassjaw was exactly the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They also changed the fucking game.
They did change the game, and I think LOATHE are one of those bands that could change the game. The last track we got was nothing like the last album. I think this is a band that's going to keep reinventing themselves. I'm interested to see what this is like, whether we're going to get something a bit more melodic or... also, Nathan is usually far better dressed than me on the channel, but in this instance, he's even more better dressed than me.
I'm running a little late to an event today, so you get fancy, Nath, for the next two videos.
Fancy, Nath. Anyway, let's go.
I also had a blazer on. Hot damn, it looks good.
Yeah, but it'd be hot. It's hot today.
That's why I'm not wearing it right now. It's for the event later on. Put it on. It looks fucking sick.
Like and subscribe. Thanks for hanging out with us. Make sure to follow the socials. We love you. That is a hugely distorted tone.
Just wobbly strings.
Oh. Careful with the China. Straight into that groove, brother. Drums out of 10.
Yeah, it's hard to know where to pause here.
Production-wise, stylistically, like...
Real messy and loose.
Yeah. This is giving me like... It's like a weird mix of something super heavy and visceral like Knock Loose, but with like...
Norma Jean?
I was thinking more Converge from the Jane Doe era.
Yeah.
Really unintelligible, filthy, distorted.
Even Chariot-esque as well in there.
Yeah. And then throw in like a little bit of Korn's like less produced albums.
Yeah, I can hear that. That's a great call. I'm loving the speed ramped, like fast to slow, real slow-mo sections. Visually,
I don't know what that term is, but it looks cool.
Where it goes like speeds into then a really slow down section, then it speeds up again.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
A slow section. So like when they're whipping the hair and then all of a sudden it's in slow-mo. That's called speed ramping.
Okay,
Yeah,
there you go. Oh, all right. That's me shifting gears. All right, let's go.
Loving you can see when the feature comes in because it goes to like a complete change up in background.
Yeah.
That white brightness shows you he's doing the feature in each section there.
I got things to say about the feature later.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my god, this drummer pulled his fucking MVP card.
Wow.
This is the clearest moment we've had of anything in 3 minutes. That was a ride. That was a ride.
I wonder where that's going to sit in the album track listing.
Yeah, dude, that's interesting, hey, because like,
Could that be because there's got this long outro?
both of the tracks that we've had have been incredibly visceral and aggressive. And this is a heavy band, but they have such a melodic sensibility about them as well. Yeah, that was fucking wild. Look, this is going to be one of those bands. Loathe have waited 6 years before they've dropped another album.
Sorry, that comment. Oh my god, I finally won the Never Dropping Music competition with my opponent as Loathe. That's great.
Yeah. Tool's got something to say about that, so do Guns N' Roses. Look, Loathe are going to be one of those bands that moving forward, I don't think you are ever going to be able to anticipate where they're going to go. They've got so many cool dynamic elements in their skill set that they're just going to be one of those bands that are not going to succumb to the pressure of what people want, and it keeps anticipation high. Like we've seen it. We've seen it on this channel. Like, you know, one of our good mates, Bobby, like is constantly like, "When's Loathe coming? When's Loathe coming?"
He texted me this morning.
Same, yeah. And it's just like they're never going to succumb to that pressure. They're always going to be a band that does things what they want, when they want, how they want, and they're only going to do it when they're entirely happy.
100%. We talked with them about that when they're out for
Good Things or Not Fest.
It's Good Things. It was
Good
album.
Things, yeah.
The fact that they were like, they know there's pressure, but they're also just doing what they want to do for them. And I like that. I like that this is a band that's got integrity in the way they're releasing and what they're doing.
The other thing about that is that the pressure thing about dropping another album is a weird one, because it's like, if the previous album wasn't so good and so influential and didn't turn so many heads and make such a mark on the scene at the time, there would be no pressure. There wouldn't be that
So
like
what you're saying
anticipation.
is suck more,
Yeah,
and then you don't have pressure.
Be less good. Have another couple of spoonfuls of be shitter in your Milo in the morning.
He's been doing it for years.
Yeah, it's
Talking
a
about,
shit shake.
you wanted to talk about the feature.
Didn't add anything for me.
Agreed. If I couldn't see it, I wouldn't have known it was happening.
100%.
Yeah.
I feel like second song back, it's an interesting choice to have a feature on it that's not a really... Now look, we don't know Nowhere to Run. Maybe to a Nowhere to Run fan that is like, yeah, that's him, that's his
Classic,
moment, I know
sure,
that
yeah.
voice, he's made that moment his. To me, as a non-fan and a fan of Loathe, I'm like, I could have just had Loathe doing it, and I wouldn't have known the difference.
Yeah.
Didn't take anything away from the song. Until that came in, I was like,
Yeah, it wasn't
I wonder
bad at all.
I was like, I wonder if Nowhere to Run is maybe a producer who's added some production elements to it or something. But there you go.
What did you guys think of Revenant, the brand new single from Loathe? Does that get you as excited as it gets Johnny? Very few things do.
You guys get me excited when you like and subscribe and leave lovely comments in the comments section. We appreciate that.
I like when you leave dick comments.
See how many dicks we can get in the comments.
Oh, I didn't mean comments
Not
about dicks.
pictures.
I meant abusive comments.
Oh, I don't like those people, man.
You two need to shut the fuck up and press play on the reaction. The
Yeah,
reaction starts
you
here.
need to shut the fuck up and find another reaction channel.
Yeah,
then.
no.
Hey, let us know in the comments. Not only did you like the song, but is that worth the wait? Have the 2 songs that they've dropped, Gifted Every Strength and Revenant?
Has it been worth the wait for you?
Yeah, it has.
Cool.
Yeah, I think this band is so special that it's going to be hard to disappoint. I will, however, say that's not an easy listen. That's not an easy listen for
what's
an
interesting?
introduction to heavy music.
I
or
put
a
in the
Fair
Code
Weather Fan.
Orange type feel.
Yes.
That's not an
Yes.
easy listen. If you had started this by punching a baby, probably would have hated it.
As a throwback.
For those of you that know, you know. It's not an easy listen, and I put it in that sort of territory of bands that people fucking love,
Yep.
but aren't for everyone.
Is that, knowing how you feel about some of those sorts of bands, even the first track I showed you, is that something that you will find yourself...
You're the problem in both
look,
of those things.
Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. As a T-Swift fan. Is that something that you will find yourself going back to, or is it a little bit too chaotic?
Oh, there's a time and place for it. I would enjoy an album. I don't know as a single how I'd listen to that. I don't know what playlist I'd put that into, and so it might get missed by that. But when there's multiple of the same thing and there's like a bit of a structure to it, I think I would definitely go to it a lot. I'm really looking forward to the album to see how that flows, because I let it in at the end of the last one. Took everything or took me?
Took everything? Yeah.
I'm a mental blank right now.
I
Along
always
those
forget
lines.
that super long name. Guys, short album names.
What's the new one called? I said it
Strangers.
before. A Stranger to You. That's
Yeah,
easy to
that's
remember. I enjoyed that, so
Loved it.
I will be looking forward to checking it out. But the single so far, like the last one, I haven't gone back to because I didn't know what to do with it, and I don't often go and search for a song.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I've gone back to it multiple times. I'll be going back to it again after this.
All right then. We'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for hanging.